everyone, welcome back to another video. My name's Max and today I'm going to be showing you a few ways you can spice up your sketchbook spreads. First of all, using a wide variety of materials when drawing out your spreads is a great way of adding a bit more depth and interest. So for example, today I'm going to be using some watercolor paint and some extra paper. I'm going to be sticking some bits down, and I'll be using some brush pens later as well. First of all, I painted some watercolor flowers on the paper, and then after that I made them into sort of pop-up sticker looking things to put in the corners of my spread. When it comes to the actual content of the page itself and the drawings on it, use of colour and style can be really important to make it look more unique and interesting. For this you can use your own style or develop your own style and change it a bit, or you could find inspiration elsewhere like on Pinterest or something and copy someone else's style. But don't copy it too much, make sure you incorporate some of your own style as well. Use of shape and colour are also really important when you're doing this. If you use darker colours where there's sort of creases or folds in clothes, or where there's shadows, then it's really going to improve the look of your drawings and make them look a lot more sophisticated. Adding something interactive like waterfall cards to your sketchbook is a really great idea because it just adds an extra level of interest to your sketchbooks for anyone who's flicking through it. And they're also really fun to make. If you don't know how to make these, you're in luck because I'm about to show you. To make these you will need 6 different pieces of card. 4 little square ones like this, these are 5 by 5 centimeters, 1 thick long one like this, and these are 5 by 20 centimeters, and then 1 thin one like this, which is 1 by 15 centimeters. And you'll also need 4 5 by 5 pictures to stick on these, or you could just draw straight onto these. You want to get your ruler and the thick one, and you want to mark out the 4th centimeter, the 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th as well, and then do that on the other side. Once you've done that, you want to connect them just like that, and do that with all of them. Next, you want to make a fold on each of these lines, just like that, and you need to fold it both ways so that it is flexible, and do that on all of the lines. Okay, once you've done that, flip it around and grab a glue stick, and only on one of the sides you want to put glue on all of these lines here, but not this square here. Make sure you definitely don't put glue on that one. You just want to get these 4 strips here and just cover them in glue like that. Next, you want to grab one of your little squares, stick them on the first one like that, press it down, and then grab one of your little photos or drawings that you want to put on it and stick it on it there, like that. You could use paper for this instead, but I've had more success with card in the past, so I'm using that. And you want to stick them on all of these little flaps here. Once you've done that, you want to get a pair of scissors and just trim any overhanging edge bits. You want to slide that under there, about halfway, and then fold these around the back and glue them together. Just flick through them one by one like this to make sure that the folds are nice and accurate. And then you'll be able to see that they flick up one by one like that. And it looks really cool. And then you can stick that in. When you stick it in, you need to make sure that the glue only goes on this strippy bit here, otherwise pulling it won't work and it will just break it. And just hold it like that until it sticks. Filling up as much space as you can is really important when making spreads because it really improves the way the spreads look and it makes them seem more like finished work rather than just doodles or sketches. A few ways you could do this is by adding more drawings like I'm doing here with the butterflies, or just by doing some doodling or patterns on the page, or by adding backgrounds, which I'm going to talk about later on in the video. Adding backgrounds to your spreads is an excellent idea because it can help you separate out the different parts of your spread and give it more of a narrative. It also makes the drawings themselves stand out a bit more and just overall improves the look of your piece. For example, you could use text as a background because it really exaggerates the colours that you've used in other parts of your drawing and adds a bit of contrast as well. You could also add a sort of pattern to your background. For example, I quite like to use a giraffe spot shaped pattern because the irregular blobs kind of make it look more interesting. Another thing to keep in mind when you're doing backgrounds is the colours you use. You can use quite complementary colours like the blue and yellow that I've done, or you could use contrasting colours. For example, if you've done mainly red on your page, you could do a bit of green. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe if you did, and don't forget to leave a comment for any new videos that you might want.